Hey folks, Philly Boy J here, back with another recipe. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my pig's feet, stove top pig's feet. I done a video on how to make pig's feet before on my previous channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it again with all of the measurements and full recipe details. Pig's feet is something that a lot of Americans, especially African Americans, love to make during the New Year's holiday. You know, to bring in the New Year's, Americans throw parties and they have dinner and they gather with their friends and family. And one of the two most common things that Americans eat during a New Year's dinner is pig's feet and black eyed peas. So I'm going to show you how I make it. Here are the seasonings that you're going to need. You're going to need garlic powder. You're going to need salt. You can use Lori seasoning, but if you do, don't use the paprika because it already has color. We're just using the paprika for color, so make sure you have that. You're going to need some black pepper, some Italian seasoning, has a lot of herbs in that, some parsley flakes, some onion powder, and towards the end, we're going to be adding our crushed red peppers. Let's move on and talk about the other ingredients and condiments that you're going to need for your pig's feet. I love me some pig's feet. Okay, so I'm going to be using a combination of water and vegetable stock, okay, or vegetable broth. You can use chicken broth. That is an option. Sometimes I use that. Just make sure it's chicken or vegetable broth, or you can just use water. Sometimes I just simply use water, all right? It'll still come out pretty good, but this gives it additional flavor. Going to be using some minced garlic. Yes, we're using garlic powder and minced garlic. Some vinegar. You got to have the vinegar, and it has to be apple cider vinegar. Going to be adding some hot sauce towards the end. You're going to need some W sauce, because I can't pronounce that, so I always say W sauce, or Worcestershire sauce. And you're going to need a little bit of cornstarch. Okay, so make sure you have all those ingredients as well. Okay, so here we have some vegetables. I chopped up some red peppers and some green bell peppers. The red peppers are mainly for decoration purposes, just to give it a nice look. I have some chopped celery here and a lot of chopped onions. So make sure you chop up some green and red bell peppers, some celery, and some onions. And I like to use a little butter, even though it's completely optional. Okay. I always clean my meat, even if it's just rubbing it down with a little bit of salt and water. So I have my pig's feet. These are pig feet that had already been chopped. Okay, they were bought like that. Just going to let them sit in some salt water solution until they thaw out. And then you're going to move over to the stove. We're going to get ready to cook these bad boys. All right. All right, guys. So here's our stock. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add our cornstarch. And this don't really thicken it too much, but it just gives it something, because I don't like the pig feet to just be sitting in water and juice. Okay, so you're going to stir this in until it's well dissolved. So these are all my seasonings that I'm combining. Okay. We have our pot, and we're going to place our pig's feet in this pot here. We're going to add all of our vegetables. Okay, I'm going to add my minced garlic now. Get some of that garlic juice up in there. We're going to add some of our W sauce. For the full recipe, visit PhillyJCooking.com. That W sauce can give it a nice flavor. There, you'll find the exact measurements, cooking time, and full details to this recipe. And the link will be below in the video description box. That'll take you to my website. Okay. We're now going to add our seasonings. And this may look like a lot of seasoning, but it's not. Because most of these seasonings don't have a lot of sodium in it. The only one we use with sodium was the salt. Okay. Going to add our vinegar. We're going to add our slurry. This is our stock. And we're going to add some water. And we're going to cut our fire on and we're going to let this cook until our pig's feet are nice and tender. We want them to be extremely tender to the point where they're falling off the bone. That's the way your pig feet should be. And with all the vegetables that we use and seasoning, this is going to be so flavorful, finger licking, bone sucking good. We're going to cover this with a top. We're going to let it go. And I'll get back with you guys once the pig feet are all done. And they will shrink up and everything. So it's not going to always look like this. We're going to cover it with a top, but make sure you leave a crack on the side. And you may want the juice to cook down a little bit first before you cover it. This can take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. You know, I just let it go. All right. So I'll get back with you guys. It's going to be a little while once our pig feet are done. If you do add it, make sure it's a crack on the side. And I would advise to use a bigger pot than I'm using. Okay. So get back with you guys later. Alright guys, our pig feet are done. So we're going to add our crushed red peppers. Not too many. And our hot sauce. Add a little spiciness to this. And I'm going to get ready to grub, man. These look absolutely delicious. I like a lot of hot sauce on mine. Okay. I hope y'all enjoy this recipe because it really, really is good. That's if you like pork. A little light gravy. Not too heavy, something light, but it does thicken up as it chills. Alright. Nice and tender, falling off the bone. This took 3.5 hours. Depending on how much you're making, it may take 4, so. These pig feet are amazing. Nice little gravy there. Look at that. So tender and flavorful. Guys, this is so tender. The flavor is amazing. Taste the vinegar, hot sauce. And pig feet is mostly fat, but man, there is some meat on there, as you can see here. Look at that. Look at that meat. Guys, gotta see you later. Gotta go. This is too amazing. Stovetop pig feet. Try it out. Peace. Hey guys, it's PBJ, and for more of my delicious and easy to make recipes, visit my website at PhillyJCooking.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all my latest videos, and come join me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.